Hey everybody, Wilder and I are sitting up here in my room attempting to clean things up, but my daughter is sleeping downstairs, so we're trying to be quiet, right? Hello, can you say hi?
Hi.
But we're gonna head on to Target and grab that order. We'll take you along with us, and then I will show you the haul. And oh, thank you, so sweet. I'll show you the haul and then the meal plan for the 2 weeks when we get back. So we will see you soon. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Say catch you on the flip.
Catch on the flip.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Hey there, so here is our plan for the week. I did want to give a big shout to Clever Fox. They reached out and wanted to send me these amazing planner books. I am not one to be organized, but I've never really allowed myself to, and with Clever Fox, I feel like I can do that. So they reached out, asked what my favorite colors are. Of course, it is black and rose gold. So I found some really wonderful things. I just was so elated that they were even thinking of choosing me. So I'm going to take you through here, show you what they gave me, and then I'm going to go through the meal plan and the grocery list for the week. And at the end of this video, I thought it would be fun to do a little giveaway. So I'm giving away this recipe book and a few other kitchen gadgets that I like to have on hand. All you have to do is drop a comment in the comment box down below. Let me know some of the meals for the week that you have planned out. If you don't plan, let me know maybe one of your favorite recipes that I've ever cooked on the channel. So if you are new here, we like to do giveaways every now and again, and we just hit 5K, which is very exciting. So I thought it would be nice to give back to the community. All you're going to do is drop down once again what you're going to be cooking for the week or one of my favorite recipes that you have seen me make. And then in a week's time, I will be picking the winner at random. We will exchange emails. I'll get your address and I'll send it to you absolutely free. So let me know in the comment box down below, and let's get into what they sent over. So my favorite thing, the financial planner. It came in this box, so beautiful, absolutely amazing. It came with stickers. It came with some cash envelope budget systems, which was really cool. This is next level for me for organization. I have so many teacher friends, you know, I'm a teacher, that are just on it when it comes to organization. We teach elementary, so stickers are, you know, are the thing to do. I have another friend who follows me on here. She moved into being a realtor, and she gave us our binder, and it was amazing. It was so organized, so filled with stickers and color coded, and it was just so her background of teaching being brought into another field. So I thought that was cool. So with the financial planner, it came in the box like this, and then inside you will see just some really, let me take it out of the box, that would be helpful, some really amazing things. So you can write everything down, your financial goals. I'd like to go over this with my husband, so that's when we get a chance to be around each other. If you don't know, his schedule is just a bit sporadic, but we have some donated clothes in here. This is kind of my to-do list for the next 2 days. We have a grocery, we have a meal prep. I'm showing you a new product that I got and things like that. I absolutely love ribbons as bookmarks. I always have. And then when you go through it, you can see your monthly budget. I think writing things down is really going to help us. Has your expense tracker. I've always been super hesitant when it comes to budget plans and budget ideas. Let me turn you around for 1 sec. So I've always been very skeptical of budget plans and little academies that people sell on the internet. You can follow them just because it's always saying like put money to the side. But when you live paycheck to paycheck and when you have debt, it's literally impossible to put money to the side. You need that extra $5 for different things. Especially when bills will accumulate interest or will accumulate late fees and things like that. So I've always been just so skeptical of programs like that. I've never signed up for one just because of that. I'm not saying I won't in the future, but I think Clever Fox has a really great bundle here, and they're affordable. You can get them on Amazon. and the look is just beautiful. So I was really excited to have them send that to me. I didn't have to do a video, but I just really wanted to show you everything. I will link all of the products in the description box down below, and you can kind of see their price point and see the company. The rep that spoke with me was just so kind. I'm actually not part of their commission program or anything, but I did want to shout them out just so you could check them out on your own. I'm going to get you flipped around here and I will show you the meal plan that I have for the next 2 weeks. All right, so for the list, I gave myself a $60 budget for 2 weeks. We're going back to 2 weeks because right now we have the mini fridge and that's it. So I tried to focus on shelf-stable items, which is what you saw me doing, shopping my pantry, putting things aside to see what could be made into different meals. So I always like to do that, always like to find one ingredient that can be made into maybe 2 or 3 different meals. But the list, we have apple juice and milk. These are for the kids. We have bagels, lemon juice, chickpeas. We have, can't even read my own handwriting there. It starts with a G, guacamole. We have cheese, avocado, sriracha, hummus, diapers, oat milk. I do want to go back to diapers. For daycare, I send them with disposable diapers, and then whenever they're home, I try and do Delilah in the reusable diapers that we can wash while we are potty training, so we don't have to worry about that. But I did want to say that we do spend money on diapers to send them with to daycare. And then we have greens, we have tomatoes, tofu, celery and carrots, we have ginger dressing, and bell peppers. We're going to go to Target to pick that up. So next up, we have week 1. Breakfasts are going to be bagels, fruit, and burritos. That's actually going to be week 1 and 2. Bagel one day, fruit the other, burritos the next. Honestly, I could eat the same thing for breakfast. I don't really eat until 9 a.m. anyways, and then my lunch break is actually at 10:40. So it gets a little strange when it comes to what foods I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't eat the classics, if that makes sense. So I could have my bagel for lunch. But for lunch, we're doing sushi bowls. I'm doing salad with the ginger dressing and some shredded carrot and tomato and cucumber. We are going to do for snacks hummus and veggies, and then I'm going to do a sweet potato chili with cornbread. And then for this lunch over here, we're doing chickpea curry salad and burrito bowls, chips and salsa for snacks that week, and I'll just alternate. Monday I'll have burrito bowls, Tuesday I'll have chickpea curry salad, so on and so on. And then for dinners, we have pineapple fried rice with tofu for me, salmon for the kids and my husband. And then enchiladas. I'm using Taylor's recipe on her recent What's for Dinner. She did a really easy recipe for enchiladas, and I've never done them like that. I'm like, why do I complicate things? So I'm excited. I will drop her channel down below. And then I'm also doing fettuccine Alfredo. I'm doing it dairy-free. You really can't taste a difference the way that I do it. I just need to get my hands on some Kite Hill cream cheese. I'm going to touch on it briefly. I recently got a very negative comment about how I'm being dishonest with you, and I'm not really vegan because I cook meat for my family and I ate dairy during pregnancy. Well, I really don't like labels. If I eat dairy, every 6 months, one time, I guess I will consider myself plant-based. So I'm sorry if that takes anyone out of my subscriber list. That's just how I am. I really don't like labels, so I didn't appreciate that comment. It was super negative, and that is not being inclusive. That's totally against veganism in general. So I'm not going to dive into it, but I did want to say that now. You might see me, eat, I don't know, down the road a slice of cheese, and I don't want you to get mad at me. I can't predict the future. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I love animals deeply. I always have. I've been on and off a vegetarian since I was 12 years old. So it's just very difficult for me to get those comments and then sit back and take it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't worry about it. Well, easier said than done because it was super negative and put me in a bad spot. So touched on that briefly. I said I was going to do it. Anywho, fettuccine Alfredo. It's going to be dairy-free. I'm going to do chicken or shrimp with my husband's, and then I just do broccoli with mine. For dinners, sushi night is a big one. We love sushi. I'm going to do some leftover salmon mixed with cream cheese for the kids, and then I'll probably just do some fried sweet potato. I've been loving that in my sushi lately, or avocado if they are at a reasonable price. And then the next night we're going to do double tacos. It's just a crunchy taco with a soft taco on top of it. The kids call them double tacos. So we'll have some rice and beans with that. And then we are going to be doing a baked barbecue chicken and tofu, and then I'm going to do some potato salad with that and some grilled veggies. And that is about it. It's going to be plenty of food. We utilize our leftovers as much as possible. So we are going to go grab this order, and then I will see you for our grocery haul. Okay, we are headed to get the Target order, and yeah, I did want to touch on this because I know I'm going to get comments. Yeah, and I know I'm going to lose some of you, and I don't know at this point if I want you to understand or if I even need to justify this. I just guess I want you to be informed. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't like labels, so I guess I will try my best not to call myself a vegan anymore. I went vegan because I feel bad eating animals. It's hard for me to eat meat specifically. It's very hard for me. It always has been. As soon as, this is what did it for me. I saw a deer in the yard, and my older brother, who's the sweetest person ever and is an incredible father and just an amazing human being. So he was the one that killed that deer. I walked into the garage or somewhere, and they were processing the deer, and I think that is how, like that's how I remember it. And it was hard for me to, I guess, wrap my head around eating that deer. Like we had like venison stew and venison jerky and all these things. So I think that's where my thing started. My dad's a fisherman, so I ate a lot of his fish, so I was pescatarian for a while. If I were to ever eat meat again, it would be if my dad went and got a salmon, we were camping and he cooked it or something like that. I don't know. Like I said before, I can't predict the future, and it's so incredibly challenging on a platform like this when you have to fit into a bubble. I say it all the time. I feel like so many people are going to be angry at me by saying that, but everybody has their own reasons for why they personally do things, and that comment, I know it's going to stick with me. That's just the type of person I am, but it set me off. It was just so judgmental. A lot of you, I mean, I share my life with you, I've gotten close with you, but a lot of you have no idea who I am or how I live my life or how truly compassionate I am for humans and animals. It's like semi-debilitating in my life, like I've touched upon, and I don't know, I guess I wanted to pop on here and tell you that it is also very hard for me. It's like a mental struggle when you have toddlers that ask for a grilled cheese, for instance. Here's a good example. And I make the grilled cheese, I do the cheese, I do the butter, I make sure the cheese is, ethically sourced, if that's even a thing for the dairy industry. I don't know. And then they have a bite of it. It's really hard for me to justify throwing that out. So I'll save some of it, but if I have a bite of it too, I don't know. I just don't, like, that doesn't happen every day, but it might happen, and it's really hard for me for food waste and things like that. So I guess, like I said, I don't want you to understand. I just want you to be informed that my choices have nothing to do with you, and I don't like that aspect of veganism. A lot of people are always saying, oh, I hate vegans. I'm like, well, please don't count me in that, because I get it. I get why you would. I understand that, because a lot of them are aggressive, and they show graphic details about what happens in the animal in that industry, and it's really hard for people to see, like regular people like myself. So yeah, I guess I get that, but and I don't know, I don't think I've ever been like that, but when I was first becoming just straight up vegan, like I just like taking everything out of my life that had animal products in it, it was like consuming me. It definitely consumed me. I don't think I could have done it overnight now that I have kids, but I'm very informed about where my food comes from and what I'm putting into my body, and most importantly, what makes me feel good. I've touched upon it. I have so many food allergies that I just don't have time to lock down, but I do know my body. I do know what makes me feel good and what makes me feel satiated and gives me energy. So comments like that I'll just be deleting, and I understand if a lot of you have to leave the channel because I'm technically not a vegan anymore. Thanks for hearing me out on that little issue. I just did want to touch on that just in case you see any dairy on my plate coming up soon. I don't know if it will happen. I don't know how my body will be feeling. I don't know if we'll be expanding our family and I won't be able to eat because of hyperemesis in my pregnancies. I don't know. I cannot predict the future. I live day by day. I wish I could predict the future, but yeah, I've never preached to you about veganism. I've never hated on meat eaters. I've never hated on mean vegans. Because there's a group of them, but I don't have hate in my heart for humans or animals. So I don't know. Like I said, just wanted to touch on that. We're gonna go get the Target order, and we'll see you soon. Hey, what happened? What happened with that chocolate? What happened? Did you get chocolate everywhere? Oh, goodness. Let me see. Can I see your teeth? Man. Hey, everyone. We are back and cleaned up. They did forget a bag. It had the cheese in it, so I just submitted a request or a refund. So we don't have cheese. I'll go out and get some at some point. We have celery sticks, Roma tomatoes, some green bell peppers. We have the extra firm tofu. Are you all right? Yeah, okay. We have some guacamole, some lemon juice. Are you okay? We have some ginger dressing, an avocado. We have some hummus, and we have some chickpeas. We do have the regular whole milk, and then we have oat milk. We have apple juice, some sriracha, because we lost that in the great fridge loss of 2022. We have some carrots, and we have some bagels, and that's it. That's my small grocery haul for 2 weeks. I'm excited. I think we are going to do great.
I want to do this one.
What do you think? Do you think we're going to do good?
I want to do that one.
All right, so that is it. I'm going to get this put away. We're going to go play in the sand. So I'm walking in here now. I am going to end the video here. Thank you so much for your support. All of the positive comments and conversations that I have never go unnoticed. I want you to know that. So I don't like to highlight negativity on my channel, but it did need to be talked about. And I will say this, as long as I can go to bed at night knowing that I was a kind human being, that is where my head's at right now. That is the most important thing to me, besides being a good mother and happy wife, is being kind to one another, choosing my words correctly to not sound aggressive and not sound mean. And yeah. So again, thank you for being here. I hope you got some inspiration for your 2 weeks. Don't forget to leave that comment down below so you can be entered into our giveaway. I'm excited to give away some of my favorite kitchen items. Big shout to Clever Fox for sending me all of those organizers. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.